first episode of the Free Company Alliance videos. My name's Wispa Greentop and I'm here with Amadeus Lightheart.
Hello guys.
We're surrounded here by a few of our members of the Divine Phoenix Free Company on the Moogle server.
Well, it's nice not to have that Chivarian moon running around here, I'll tell you that much. It's nice and peaceful.
You can't go to things like that, she'll never turn up again. There's a couple of members in the back there just mooching around and hanging out outside of a Free Company house, which we got not so long ago. We got for a bargain price.
Bargain price.
Yeah, we did.
It's because nobody's on your server.
True, it's fairly quiet here. Although it is chucking down with rain at the moment.
So what did you get it for? 50 gil?
At two, I think it was 2 million, 2.5 million, something like that.
Yeah. See,
2.5 million gil.
Saragantis, I think, if I remember rightly, our small was actually 2 million.
You waited a bit. You waited an extra week or something.
yeah, we had to wait an extra week. You know, you know what women are like with the choosing the wallpaper and everything. You know?
Yeah, I remember seeing you guys trying to pick the wallpaper in the carpet, so it was killing me laughing.
So, Divine Phoenix, what are they all about?
Divine Phoenix is an old gaming company. It started out on PlayStation 3. Started about, well, I've been with it for about 3 years now. I think it's been around for about 4 or 5 years, longer than I have.
Oh wow.
Well, as far as I remember, it started in a game called White Knight Chronicles and White Knight Chronicles 2 for the PlayStation 3. It was the closest we'd get to a Final Fantasy style game for PlayStation owners at the time. There were other ones around, like Diablo, and we picked up a few good players in that. Unfortunately, level 5 that ran White Knight Chronicles kind of killed off our server.
Oh wow.
So we had to make the migration across to Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, but it was a good migration, eh?
Yeah, we dragged a lot of people over. A lot of players came across with us. Some of them were a bit hesitant because it's a pay-to-play kind of world game. It paid off for us because there's so much more to do.
I've got to say, what is that staff that I think his name's Talon Bell Phoenix?
Talon Bell. Yep.
There he is, showing it off again.
Gruder staff. Anything with wings on, I tend to associate with Garuda.
So
nice though. He likes doing his fireworks and things like that. Unfortunately, I don't think the boots match unless they're like relative situations. I'm not certain. These guys are well ahead of me anyway. I don't get a lot of time to do a lot of gaming.
I mean, just so people know, he's a white mage by the looks of things.
Yeah, and somebody's standing on my head at the moment. Celine.
Well, you know, we're Lalafell, so people are going to try and stand on us and step on
us. We get trampled on. Yeah, we get trampled on a lot.
Yeah. Any plans for Divine Phoenix in the works?
Yeah, we got numerous ones. Everybody knows that we do graphics and we do videos and we do presentations and we do all sorts of stuff for other free companies, not just on the Moogle server, but on Saragantis like yourselves, and on Masamune as well, when we work closely with some of the great guys over in Distant World.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's Sambon's community, for the guys who don't know.
That's Sambon's, yep. Community, great mate of ours, along with Pico. Pico does play on Moogle, and so does Seraphis. Seraphis plays on Moogle from time to time, not very often. So we give them the opportunity to come and join and play with us to experience the game at a lower kind of quieter pace.
Yeah. So are we going to see a little bit more of Distant World and Divine Phoenix working together, are we? Along with...
We hope so. We've got a lot of plans. We communicate a lot of our information through Pico Man. He enjoys everything I do. He says we do, everything we do is pretty much amazing. But we keep them in the loop. And we do have a few big surprises for them coming in the summer and later in the year, in October. And further on towards Christmas, we have some really big, amazing things coming.
Yeah. I mean... myself and Chivarian Moonrunner, we kind of run the Eternal Dawn. We're over in Saragantis. If you want to go in and get a dungeon done, we've got a team for you for that. If you just want to go crafting, we got people who do that. You know, we're pretty much there for everybody. You know, family atmosphere.
Because we're on what we call one of the new servers, a European North American server, it's fairly quiet, so we attract the players that haven't really experienced an MMO, especially one you have to pay a subscription to. And we help the new guys come along and we'll build them up, and
that's what we do. We're hoping and wanting more lower levels, you know. It seems we're getting a lot of the higher levels at the moment, and not saying they're not welcome, but lower levels are welcome as well.
Yep. We welcome everyone. It doesn't matter what free company they belong to, or formerly belong to, or what server they come from, or if they just want to come out and chill and do a few low-level adventures and maybe help some of our newer players understand the game a bit better, that'd be great.
So you're exactly the same as what we are then? You know, something for everybody.
More or less. We don't. We tend not to do a driving recruitment program or anything like that. We're an open invitation. We don't pursue players. They come and they choose to join us. Yeah.
I mean, Eternal Dawn, we're kind of like a relaxed atmosphere, friendly.
Yeah.
Most importantly, we are PG-13. You know. I don't know what Divine Phoenix is, or whether you guys are PG-13 or...
We are very similar. We do have a voice server, we use TeamSpeak, but it doesn't get used an awful lot by the guys. It's a separate server, it's not a paid for server, we own it. We follow the similar kind of code and conduct which was laid down between us and Distant World.
Yeah. That's exactly what we've got. If you look on our page, Eternal Dawn engine, ours is pretty much the same as Distant World, yourselves, you know.
Yeah.
And we try and keep that relaxed atmosphere, you know. Have a laugh, really, you know.
Oh yeah, we enjoy ourselves, but because we're on European. One of our co-members, Daria Stormblade, he's fluent in 6 different languages, so he acts like I was our translator.
We could use it.
On the voice server. He's really good. He can type and speak at the same time in 2 different languages. It's quite weird at times.
But that's what we're trying to build, isn't it? We're trying to build an alliance where you can go on a server swap, so you can build a level 50 character, say on Moogle. Yourself can come over to Saragantis, build a character there, and take part in events. You know.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, we're not tied down. We're not stuck.
No. There's also a shop, isn't there? There's an online store.
Divine Phoenix opened our online store about a month ago. We're hoping in the future that will be expanded through a surprise update, which will be coming towards those guys that know about it later in the year.
I think you've got things for Eternal Dawn, Divine Phoenix, and Distant World on there, haven't you?
We have, yeah. We try to cater to everybody. We don't alienate any of our friends. What we decide to do for one, we share amongst everybody else. It's the way we are. We like to keep it like that.
That's a good thing to do. I mean, yeah, keep it on an even playing field, and you know, everybody has fun.
We send gifts their way. We run a few competitions. We assist other free companies in running their competitions as well. So we keep everybody involved. Yeah.
But shall we have a tour of the mansion that you've got?
The mansion, the small house. Everybody else just took off. We noticed everybody just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
As soon as the rain comes down, that's it. They just disappear. So let's.
I noticed something about. Yeah, your garden's
garden.
looking. Yeah, it's looking a bit bare. I don't know what happened there. I think Shiv killed it. You know.
We haven't had a lot of rain over on Moogle. We don't get sufficient amount of rain.
Have you actually noticed though that through later updates, have you noticed with the clothing? You know?
The clothing actually starts getting wet now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not. If you start jumping up and down on wet grass, the grass kind of splashes a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it. But I think if you jump up and down in the garden, your boots don't get muddy yet.
You know? Oh no, I think that's going to be a plan, isn't it?
Yeah. I think if it's raining and the garden's there and there's mud, I think you could get like really covered in clay, and then go into the house obviously.
I mean, if you come over to Saragantis, you can just do this on Shiv's plants. She won't care.
Yeah, but once you picked up all the mud on your shoes, I think you should go into the house and then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trample it all over the house.
Yeah. You can make your own Make your own carpet that way, yeah. You know.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be too
What I'd
big,
love
but-
to do is actually go into the house and put everything into like a secret inventory, and people will think somebody's come in and stole it all. You know.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. What the heck is that?
That's the it's I think it's a wardrobe or some kind of storage box from the Grand Companies from the the Grand Companies from Limsa.
Oh, that is nice.
One of the mainstream items. I think I'd exchanged something like 10,000 seals to get that. So
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, they've added a basement. Oh, yours is actually a small house, is it?
Yeah, it was just a small one. It's not a massive one.
Oh, okay.
No. We're only a small company. We don't need a huge house. I mean, later on, maybe we'll need a really, really big place, but
Yeah.
we
Especially
keep-
now PS4's in there, you know.
Yeah,
They've just
PS4
got
players. I've seen us taking a few new recruits for PS4 that know about us.
Yeah. So it looks like you've got enough space down here for your airship when that comes in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people can ride the airship at once, but there's only about 5 or 6 of us on it at any one time. So we got enough to run a small group into a dungeon, but we're certainly not flooded.
But yeah, I mean, we should really talk a little bit more about the FCs and, you know, basically all the Alliance FCs. I mean, we're quite small compared to Distant World, you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're both out. I mean, I've just gone outside at the minute.
Yeah.
If you come outside. Yeah, we're quite small. Distant World is, I think, going on to 500 members now, if not more.
I think it's capped at the Distant World core free company. I think it's capped at 512, isn't it? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But
I think it's something like that.
we'll try and get somebody in to talk about Distant World. And with Eternal Dawn, with Shiveria Moonrunner, she's actually doing actually in the proceeds of planning Extra Life, isn't she? You know, we'll plug that now.
We're in. Yeah,
You know.
might as well. With Summit that was thrown together quickly last year, but this year we're hoping to. Shivera's hoping to put together a full. I think is it 48 hours? I remember last year being slightly longer than that. Of non-stop gaming, and there will be a few extra bits and pieces in there. We're starting talks and discussions about we might put a retro hour in where we go back and play Final Fantasy 1 on the SNES.
Oh, that'd take us back, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a bit of Zelda or something like that in some retro hour. We'll leave it up to the viewers to decide on what all really old games they'd like to see played again. We listen to their old soundtracks and those things we really enjoy.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get some guest speakers in as well. Maybe we get Pico and or Merrick
Yeah.
to drop by, and
We'll try and get Catella through, but she is a...
she's really
Busy,
busy, but
yeah.
we'll see if we can take a small segment
Yeah.
of her diary and book her for the weekend and see if we can get her in to do some.
We can't promise
discussion.
anything, but we could have a word with Sambo, see if he'll come in and, you know, try and have a word.
I'm trying
hopefully.
to arrange that if we can do a one-off Sambo live Let's Play with Pico and Sambo and some members of the Eternal
So
Dawn.
you're basically trying to get us killed. Okay.
Oh well, you know, I'm not really, but no, we'll probably do some Let's Play challenge for the weekend, maybe a couple hours long or so, and get everybody involved. More people get involved doing it in a special live stream. Will complete the challenge.
Yeah. We could keep doing these challenges as long as it's something's new coming out of it, you know.
We'll complete the challenge on the night. We'll see what we can do. So we're hoping to do something like that. So we've got some live streams, we've got some guest speakers, we've got some Let's Plays. I'm going to run a couple of master classes in computer game design and some graphic design. Some of the people can follow and hopefully learn a few bits. Some desktops, some special desktops will be up for grabs again. Well, not for grabs, but they'll be given away on the night as well, where to download them from.
Yeah.
There'll be some amazing prizes being given away.
That sounds awesome, actually.
I
think I might sign up myself.
Yeah, there'd be a few things being given away, some exclusive items and some different things every so often. Will be grabbed. So there'll be 48 hours non-stop of people viewing and dropping in, and it'll certainly be a much bigger event than what it was last year. It'll be like loads bigger, and there'll be a couple of Divine Phoenix surprises been announced as well.
Maybe we can work some Eternal Dawn's things in there as well. Who knows?
But possibly they'll have to stay tuned, and they'll have to watch, and they'll stick around, and there will be some surprise announcements, and there'll be some surprises for everybody on that weekend.
I have no idea what we're going to call this episode, but we'll just call it a Lions Chat or something, you know.
Just a free company roundup.
But that's pretty much what this episode's about. I mean, we'll start doing some adventuring, I guess, won't we? You know. Yeah,
we'll do some running around, and we'll get to see what the people we run into. We ran into a few there.
So we'll do it as more of a community-based videos. I think that's the series of this, isn't it? You know.
It is, yeah. Just to let you guys, all you guys know that it's like just a weekly news announcement or a fortnightly news announcement. We're not sure how long we'll do these things for and how often. But keep you guys informed about what's happening. All I can say is that there's going to be some amazing stuff coming. So stay tuned.
Some laughs.
That's it. There'll be some laughs, and there'll be some discussion and some topics and things I cover.
Definitely.
But stick around, guys, because everything that Divine Phoenix has done up to now is nothing compared to what's around the corner.
Oh, are you putting yourself up for a challenge? You know?
No. We've already got loads and lots of things that we've got on the go. But you hear us say we've got this project on the go and that project on the go, and they are working towards a super huge project which is coming later in the year.
Yeah. I mean, I know myself. You've got a lot going on behind the scenes, and they have no idea, do they? You know. They have no idea.
There's a couple of people in the free companies that we keep informed just to keep everybody safe and well. But outside of that, in a sanctum, there's nobody has any clues.
Yeah, it's gonna hit them like a landslide. That's what we like.
It will make them. You know? It'll make them go. Yeah, it'll make them go. Oh wow, kind of that impact. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, when the store opened, you pretty much got screamed down, didn't you? You know, you got screamed.
Yeah, there was a lot of people. It was the videos that we were setting up for Distant Worlds that everybody enjoyed, and everybody commented on and said we were doing a really good job. And then there's bits of graphics and some graphics, and then not long ago we hit them with two big surprises. One was the book, the Distant World Chronicles issue 1.
Nice.
That kind of came from left field. It was just totally unexpected. That made everybody super happy. We knew it was going to. And then we hit them the following week with the store, and that kind of like shock and awe. It was completely unexpected.
I can imagine the ovation you got on that one.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments and a lot of feedback and a lot of people asking this, that and the other. We do listen to you guys. We do listen to what you want and what you have to say. That's what's led us to make these plans.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely the guys that were important. Without their comments and
it is.
They would,
it is.
You know.
We involve all the players. We try to use as much of their content as we possibly can, because it's them that do the adventuring and them that do playing, and them that enjoy the game so much. And we try to remind them of the fact that it's a game and it's about you guys. It's not about which company you belong to or which server you're on. And in the future, that you'll be able to understand that a little bit more.
Yeah, and I'd say if they kept in touch with these videos and keep watching the videos, they'll find out more as each episode goes on. Would I be correct?
Yeah, there'll be some. There'll be a few more videos. There'll be a few more teasers coming.
And somebody stands right in front of the screen. Yay!
Is that Talon that stood right
I don't know. I think you should tell him off. You know, just
tell him off.
Yeah. Just show your disappointment. you know.
Talon.
Yeah.
Talon just comes and stands right in front of the screen, but he look in all these whites.
Yeah. I just had a huge screen of nothing but white. It was like, okay. But yeah, if they keep in touch with the videos, keep watching, and I think they'll find out a few snippets and whatnot. So if anybody wanted to join Divine Phoenix, the free company itself, who would they have to contact? You know?
They can. We have anybody who can join the Divine Phoenix website. It's at divinephoenix.net.
Yeah.
It's a private server. We own it. But anybody who wants to join us in game can just drop into the game and they can search for Divine Phoenix and just send an application in.
Yeah. I mean, with Eternal Dawn, you can send an application in through the website or contact myself, Shiveria, Hob, which is Hobel. I can't remember all the officers to name. There's Kiavi, you know.
That's nice.
Basically, if you contact myself, Shiveria, any of our officers on there, they'll be happy to invite you. You can actually send an application in. Or you can just join the site, it's up to you guys, but we'll be happy to have you. So, you know, we've got plenty of things on the way. We're planning different events within Eternal Dawn. It's still a brand new free company. I mean, we've been in it since beta, but it's forever evolving. So, and especially with the help from Divine Phoenix, which without them we couldn't really pull off what we've achieved so far. So, you know, I think that's about it, Wispa, isn't it?
Yeah, that about covers it for episode 1.
Issue 1.
We don't want to tell it. Wait, I keep on. You know, issue 1, episode 1 is. Yeah. For episode 1, we don't want to give them too much of the game away, do we? We don't want to.
Oh
no.
We've
got to keep something secret.
And that Shiveria Moonrunner, as soon as she finds out, she'll be knocking down your door, you know. So, you know. I mean, Zelly as well. That Zelly, you know Zelly, how mad she can be. You know, you get her and Shiv together, you ain't gonna last about 5 minutes, mate. You know.
Yeah.
So.
I just want to say that from myself, Wispa Greentop, and everybody in Divine Phoenix, to those that are receiving our gifts directly, it was a pleasure. We wouldn't be able to do this kind of thing without you guys. That's the reason why we do this. And stick around, because there could be a lot more coming in the future.
Yeah, and it's goodbye from me, Amadeus. Amadeus Lightheart, as usual.
It's goodbye from Wispa Greentop.
See you later, guys. Have a good one.